Who needs help? Steph needs help. Who needs help? Steph needs help. Welcome back to another episode of me playing with the teams that I am talking about in today's episode. Right? Mouth, tongue twister, blah blah blah. So, you saw the title. Curry needs help. I saw a insane stat that kind of pissed me off. It said that aside from Dario Saric, one time this season, in what 13 games now, no other Warrior aside from Steph and one time Dario Saric has put up 20 points or more. So in that win streak that the Warriors had, they had a great win streak. That was all Steph. And Chris Paul did a good job of leading the bench. I think Chris Paul needs more credit because he's been really good this season. Aside from his horrendous 3-point shooting, but never mind that. So not only that, like none of his teammates are scoring. Wiggins is having a incredibly weird season. He is missing every shot. He's playing mid defense. And mind you, last year or 2 years ago, he was one of the best perimeter defenders in the entire NBA. And he was one of the best 3-point shooters in the entire NBA. But now, dude is just magically struggling for whatever reason. Oh shit! And I don't know what's happening. So he was the Warriors' second best player. Remember that in the championship run, and now he is like the fourth best. I don't know. He probably still is the second best player. I'm not gonna lie. But if Wiggins averaging like 13% from three for the season is your second best player, you have issues. You have problems that need to be addressed. Clay. Clay Thompson has been taking horrible shots, and he's been missing a lot of them. Clay's big thing was, he could take these crazy shots and he'd make them. At least some of the time. He's missing most of the time. Like, he's playing bad. Clay is playing horrible. Wiggins is playing horrible. Chris Paul is doing what he needs to do. He could score more. He could play better. He doesn't get a pass, but he does get credit for playing decent. And Draymond, I'm not even gonna start on this dude. We know he doesn't score. Draymond doesn't score. We've all given up on that, right? So the only offensive production, the only person putting the ball in the hoop is Steph, consistently. Their defense is incredibly mid, probably below average, I'd say, because Wiggins isn't doing what he's supposed to do. Draymond, he's still a great defender. He's the only reason their defense is decent. Like we've seen every time like he gets injured or suspended or ejected, their defense goes from like top five in the league to like 20th. Like he is the heart and soul of this defense, but he does things to get ejected and whatever, temper tantrums. They have a lot of issues. But I don't just want to be the guy to be like, there's a problem. Here's a problem. No, you want to be. Here's a problem. Here's how you could possibly make it better. I just made a video on why Draymond Green is untradeable, and I'll just recap very quickly. The reason is he brings DPOY defense to the Warriors. He brings amazing playmaking to the Warriors. He has two cons that are amazing and like you can't recreate. But I mean, he has two pros that are amazing that you can't recreate. But his cons are that he gets ejected, he creates drama, he can't score for the life of him. He's only effective when Curry's on the floor, and he is incredibly undersized. So his pros are amazing, but his cons are even worse. He brings this much to the Warriors, but his cons bring this much not goodness to the Warriors. And if you take a look, slow down, dude. If you take a look at his value around the league, to the Warriors, his value is amazing because of the pros I just said. But to everyone else, his value is so much less because Steph Curry is not on that team. So in short, his value is amazing on the Warriors, and his value is subpar on any other team in the league. And he's making a lot of money, and he's old and regressive. So he's making top 20 in the league player money, but he's like top 50. That's for one. So you're not going to get a top 20 player. So whatever trade you do, you will lose value as the Warriors. You're going to lose value, and you're going to lose DPOY defense, and you're going to lose elite level playmaking. The most you can do, the only trade I see possible is if you trade Draymond for Miles Turner. So you get a 7-foot big, which is the Warriors' weakness, a big. It has been for the past 10 years. You get a big. Not only can you shoot, he's also a rim protector. Boom. All your problems are solved aside from offense. But you don't need a trade for offense. You have offense. You have Wiggins, Clay, and Chris Paul. They just need to step up. You know, it's a the shots aren't falling kind of issue. The talent's there. The shots just need to start falling. Simply put, you can't force height. Height can't get better unless you trade for it. So Miles Turner would be an amazing trade to do. You saw big man. You saw 3-point shooting from your low man. Space out the floor more. Correct? Yeah, correct. So that's the only trade possible that I see. If there's another one, you guys let me know. But so you swear to God. Anyhow, yeah. A little bit of a shorter video. I just want to talk about Curry needs help. His team is playing like garbage, and they're short. He's short. Things need to change. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about Wiggins. Well, I'm serious. Like, actually, let me know what you think about Wiggins, Draymond, and my untradeable stance. I'm kind of proud of that take because I think it is extremely true and original, you know. And how you think the Warriors can get better offensively, and if that Miles Turner trade could work out. Yeah. And I'll say continue having a day that you're having. If it's good, keep it good. If it's bad, make it good. Get creative, make it good. Think you're smart.